first, Fat Tire. Okay. Silly Movie Club continues. It's not a club of silly movies, it's a silly movie club. Let's rock. As always, let me know if the levels are here. Whoa! Nice. This is good music. This feels like it has lyrics. Space is a place where we like to go out on a space case. Thanks, Marcel Pesci, for this. That's 1,000% Al Mason right there. It's a spacey time of year.
When you come here, there's something happening on our perimeter. An unidentified spaceship has penetrated our defenses.
Flanagan, Meyer.
Depeche Mode is sending a message. Somebody on the Morse code is sending a funky
This is
beat.
Unit P of Reconnaissance, reporting the sighting of an alien vessel, a flying saucer. They're maintaining full radio silence. They don't reply
Some
to
sort of flying
The
saucer.
velocity of their ship is much superior to my craft. I'm sending Johnson out after it in a new Hunter.
The Johnson is
That's
out.
what
I
we can do,
repeat,
sir.
the Johnson is
Let's
out.
hope he manages to catch
He can
it.
try to force it to land, but if they won't, he should return to his launching module. It's possible their intentions are hostile.
Wow. He's a confirmed bachelor. Space Camera 2. I don't think I've ever seen anything on that camera before. Whoa! You fell off the road.
Lord Kess, an indigenous space vehicle of a primitive, chemically propelled design is attempting to force us to reduce velocity.
Touch the bubble,
Destroy.
won't you?
Insert central computer link into defense system circuits. Hurry. Link inserted.
On screen.
Space Hunter A-74 Beta struck and disintegrated by a destructive ray.
One
impossible
pixel
to
per screen.
identify. Alien vessel has passed outer belt perimeter defenses and is now rapidly approaching automatic inner defense ring of Earth. Propellant energy source not yet identified.
Partial laser
Automatic
suits equipped.
system on emergency in tracking and aiming phase.
They look like a
Alien
combination
vessel now
of
entering K Sector 5. In
Gay
10
Sector
seconds,
5,
it will
huh.
be in range of atomic cannon.
Man meets an alien race at last.
well, well, well.
greets them
And
by
look what
disintegrating
happens.
their vessel.
Atomic cannon crossfire now underway. The object has been struck.
Darth
Commander
Kirk, what do
Barr,
you
quiet,
think?
Hollywood. You are witnessing mankind's first contact with an alien race.
Yes.
And it's not going well.
Alien vessel undamaged.
What?
And proceeding rapidly direction Earth.
Wow.
Atomic
Amazing
cannons
mustache fade.
ineffectual.
Impossible.
This is red emergency all sectors. Zeta 3 ready to open up.
This says red emergency all over it.
Beyond section Zeta
Whoa,
3.
weird Scotty,
We'll be
how's it
drawing
going?
Within range of our hyper radar any minute now, and the Earth-based artillery.
Is that Earth? We don't know.
Approaching Sol 3. Atmosphere
Karen's
breathable.
engaged.
Breathable with little discomfort. Widespread traces of pollution due to chemical combustion and nuclear waste.
You know, everybody always
Analysis of
mentions that
magnetic and
first.
X radiation reveals technological level approximately equivalent to the Aztec culture 18 centuries ago. psionic radiation analysis reveals
Wait,
planet population
you talking about
to be
ancient aliens?
approximately 10 billion units.
There is only
Internet
one
scanners
hairdresser
show that
on this
almost
ship,
all
isn't there?
industrial and residential structures are below ground or on the seabed. This appears
Power
to be
supply
viewed as a
fans are
necessity
waning.
of freeing the surface for agricultural use. There are in addition vast areas of both land and sea dedicated to breeding and raising lower forms of life to serve
Collars
as
high.
for the higher forms.
South Korea is even better than I thought it was when I bought it.
He bought it sight unseen? He... Wait, so he's not here to conquer Earth, he bought it off someone. Whoa!
It seems they want to show a force. It would be extremely impolite of me to disappoint them.
Mr. Peanut? What? Roll the B-roll. Villas and haciendas everywhere. Being destroyed at a moment's notice. Thank God he planted all that dynamite a million years ago.
Number of survivors 0. Military installations totally destroyed.
They're continuing to destroy all our military bases. After they knocked out London, they started on Accra.
There are no survivors at Adelaide, and Tokyo Sub says the Okinawa base is just a junkyard.
The laboratories have nearly finished examining all the available data, but the news has leaked out. I can't hold off the reporters much longer. In spite of the lack of official information, the papers are already talking about an invasion. It'll take a miracle to save us now.
If anyone can work miracles, Professor Maury can.
Professor Maury? Who's he?
Maury is a
Maury,
truly
the miracle man?
scientist.
Professor
He
Maury,
has a degree
miracles.
of intelligence that
He
puts him
can.
about 2 centuries ahead of everyone else.
Why isn't he working with us?
Because he's too independent,
stares in
stubborn,
this
and
place?
undisciplined. He won't accept any kind of authority. But in a situation like this,
He's
the
kind
only
of
person who
a
can do anything.
Why not get in touch with him?
The
hot-headed.
problem is that my
hot
relationship
shot.
with the professor could not
It's
be
a little bit
described in
complicated.
ideal.
You see, we had the same
Last time I asked for
roommate,
his
and
help,
then we
he was
got
so
into a
difficult
whole
to get
thing,
along
and
with, I
then
had to arrest him.
He can't have liked that.
Quite.
quiet.
At the moment, the only person he might listen to
Well, that was a
is
short
a young
walk and talk.
Lieutenant Oliver Carrera.
Ah, Hollywood. That fellow who acted as if he were a superstar in a TV series called Fighting Hero of the Galaxy.
Him, the only one who could possibly help. Polly spends most of his spare time at the professor's. As a young niece, he's
So there's sort of a space quest thing
Maury
going on here?
lives at the ecology laboratory on the cereal range and
The
passes the
cereal
time turning out inventions that are incredible.
Flanagan, I can't hold these reporters back anymore.
Don't
In
worry.
my butt.
I'll take care of that howling mob. You have to go on a very important mission.
To Section C. The C section. Ah! Ugh.
Inderium. The alien craft is protected with an armor of pure Inderium.
That's impossible.
What makes it impossible, dear? Just because we on Earth only have a kilo of Inderium? But we know nothing about conditions prevailing on the aliens' galaxy. Earth has a lot of iron, and their planet might be made of Inderium.
But, Uncle, Inderium is practically indestructible.
And their spaceship is proof. Our nuclear artillery didn't even scratch the surface. Evidently, the enemy craft has traveled from a far corner of the universe over a vast distance in order to arrive here. It's not surprising they managed to swat down that ridiculous insect of a space hunter that the command post sent to greet them.
Oh, Uncle, you really shouldn't laugh like that. Our planet may be in very serious danger.
Oh, I'm not laughing about it at all, Irene.
Come on, Irene.
My dear, these aliens have several centuries advantage over us. They travel out of space, through the galaxies, while we're unable to get any farther than the planets of our own sun. They possess an untold quantity of Inderium.
And we just have this Danish
In all
furniture.
probability, consider us savages. Hardly worth bothering about.
Technologically, they may be ahead of us, but I think that...
Just a minute.
I'm sorry.
Hold that thought. I need to I-beams. The picture frame shows what you wanted to
Sort of
show.
value on human life.
Is that
But you're
his equivalent
forgetting how
to
the
saying
white man
tea
behaves
Earl
towards the
Grey hot?
Negro.
Oh,
And the American Indian.
sure.
It's the most powerful race which makes the decision as to who's civilized and who's not. And I'm afraid we'll have to accept our
I
inferiority.
can't tell
and
which
submit
side he
to
falls
them.
on here. Ah, yes. My quaffables.
Imperium. I never would have imagined that I'd have to go back to my research on Imperium.
Right? Whoa, 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 whoa! It's a speculative concoction called Inferium.
Good
Whoa.
evening.
Oh, Holly, at last.
My name is Oliver, in case you forgot.
Oliver, but they call him Hollywood. That's amazing. It was a dark and
No.
stormy night.
Please excuse me. I mustn't be informal. This visit is official.
Since the visiting hero is so anxious to maintain his formality, I suppose there's no use offering him a drink.
Good Lord.
A
What's
drink
that?
would
It's
be
an old house
informal.
robot that Uncle built ages ago. It had a short circuit in its electronic brain and acts a little peculiar. Why
It
don't
used
you
to be a
fix it,
trash
Uncle?
can, and now
I
it's
could never find the
sad.
time. Anyway, I've forgotten how it works.
We gave him
He
the
may not
penguin
speak
hands.
very distinctly, but he's a superb bartender.
Professor Maury, we're faced with disaster. 3 of our bases are already in ruins, and we're completely helpless. No doubt you've heard the latest news bulletin.
According to the official news, the situation is under control. What do you want with me?
They gave it arms as a joke.
Commander Barr has entrusted me with the most
Oh, I
important mission.
know that. You already said your visit was official.
Oh,
So I can easily imagine what kind of heroic mission Commander Barr has entrusted you with. To persuade that old fool Maury. To help him out.
Give him some aid.
I must say your Commander Barr certainly has a nerve. After putting my uncle in prison, he still thinks he's entitled to ask his help.
Yes. But the whole point of the matter is that there's no way I can avoid giving you the assistance you need, since I have to live on this earth myself, as does my charming niece. I'll do what I can.
Did you just speak in echo?
But on my conditions only.
Whoa. Are you in my head right now?
Conditions, Maury. I'm not authorized to agree to conditions of any type. You can do whatever you want, but don't expect any support officially. If
Where are
anyone
you
gets
talking
burned,
to?
I'd rather that anyone was you, naturally. I don't hesitate
And why
to
is
admit
that
referring
guy
your
looking into the
discomfort to my
camera?
own.
You've had a taste of it already, Barr.
It was an unavoidable necessity, and you know it. Now, all you have to do is to tell me if you're going to help us, or if we'll have to surrender. That means he'll help us. Holly's done a good job.
I don't know how he manages,
Good,
but
Holly.
he does. I burn my fingers, and he warms his hands.
I don't understand. Was there some kind of trouble between you and the commander?
Oh, it's a long story. I'll
Fundraising
tell you
for the Gay Men's
It also
Chorus.
concerns a couple of friends of mine, Sean and Bridget, among the greatest
Sean and
chemists
Brit.
living.
Why haven't you ever mentioned there being friends of yours? I believe they're in the penitentiary at Moonspace.
Quite.
The Frenitentiary.
Now, somebody will have to get them out of the penitentiary, and I know just the person to do it.
Don't look at me, sir. I'd have to get an authorization, and I don't think Commander Barr
I
would...
must have them.
I'm not authorized.
At Base GA, they've managed to discover that the alien vessel
Base DA.
is made entirely of Indirium.
That's supposed to be a secret.
Are you surprised that I know? Frankly, I'm astonished that the base managed to discover it, too. And only Sean and Bridget could possibly succeed in inventing an entirely new substance that could perforate Indirium, but the two of them are in the penitentiary.
Apparently, it's a vicious
The
circle.
Penitentiary.
It's impossible to get out of it.
Not necessarily. Say a certain
Ugh.
lieutenant
I don't like it when he stands.
were to join forces with a person I know who's very clever with locked doors. The two of you could free them easily.
But an act such as that is strictly against the law.
Strict?
Assisting criminals to get out?
That's not
No.
law.
That would mean betraying my duty as a soldier. And
Mamma
that you can't
mia.
expect of an honest man.
No. And I can't force you. What I expect is that you
Force me.
would volunteer to handle it.
But that's ridiculous. You must be joking. I couldn't
Oh.
possibly...
Well, maybe I... You know, I think I will. Ooh.
Yes.
Sure.
You're right. Of course I'll do it.
He's not hypnotized, he's just weirded out.
Professor, I volunteered to handle it.
Illegally.
You've done it again. It's very unfair of you.
I must have Sean and Bridget. And Dirk and Norman. And as for them...
Not Sean and Bridget and Dirk and Norman. Damn, lost again. So, have you seen my clothes? That ball represents her interest. Science still doesn't know if this is a game.
I've won! I've defeated you in the 6th game. I knew my luck would have to change sooner or later. Pay up. Come on. I'm afraid you really were very unlucky. The law of probability was certainly on your side. Oh, Dirk.
Dirk. Oh, get a room.
I just don't understand it. I had all the winning numbers, but she won.
One-dimensional roulette.
Very lucky girl.
No, I
those
never
two
thought
always
I was going to win,
two-face.
Laramie. Dirk Laramie, you brought me luck.
Not again.
Hey, look,
Oh, there
you.
they go.
Can't you see I'm busy? You're Dirk Laramie, aren't you? The gambler who hypnotizes his opponent.
He's gonna start a mustache flare.
Hey, boys. This is Dirk Laramie, the guy who can see through cards. I think he ought to give back the money he won off us. That's
He
him.
uses a kind of cheap version of the Force.
Hey there.
Just a moment, darling.
You gonna hand over that cash to us?
Here.
He also happens to be Spider-Man. Well, kind of a second Han Solo kind of guy. Hey man, I'm vaping motor oil. Oh. He's racking up points. Not the bees. Wow. Men fear him and women fear him. This is the scene of the crime, all right. Poor bastard's just ahead.
So you were here too, huh?
So you were here too.
No, I'm afraid I didn't have that pleasure. But I did enjoy the performance.
Space cushions on floor kind of day. Well, might as well be Venom.
Tonight at the usual place.
It's only $10 if you want to join.
She won't keep the appointment. A couple of guardians caught her just as she was trying to slip quietly away, unfortunately.
Oh, by the way, I'm the one. No need to dodge those bullets.
What are you doing here?
Well, I certainly didn't drop in to say hello.
Well, did you just stop
It was
through
my
to
uncle
say
who asked me
goodbye?
to look for you. And I'm afraid there was no way I could refuse. He wants to have a talk with you immediately. It's urgent.
Oh, he does. He wants to see me. Look.
He said for you to come right over to his place without wasting a moment.
Does he think I'm going to come running every time he snaps his fingers, like that little toy soldier of yours?
Don't be like that.
I want to know more about this
thing
toy
is very
soldier.
important.
Oh. I'm sure it's extremely
Just because I wear Spencer's gifts and a turtleneck. That shirt really puts the crusted and diamond encrusted.
What a shame. You've gotten worse, Irene. You used to kiss a lot better.
Yeah, well, I didn't have
Follow that
standards.
soldier, Holly.
Dirk. How many
You
days
only
have
kiss
been-
me when I'm hypnotized.
2, 3, I don't know.
Then you know nothing about what's happening in the world.
Then you know
What?
nothing.
What's happening?
And you know nothing about...
They assassinated another president? What's happening?
Why not come and see?
They assassinated another president? What's happening?
Why not
I
come
guess
and
I
see?
should. They assassinated another president?
Well, sorry
I guess
about that. It's getting a little dialogue and dialogue. Also,
I'm ready.
I'm pregnant. Also, the couch is pregnant. How the hell do you play this game? It was made by the guy who made Magic, but I can't...
Ah, good morning, Dirk. Won't you sit down? Jeeves?
D8? D20? I prefer to stand.
He's asking you if you like ice and soda in your whiskey.
No,
Don't
thank you.
tell
I
him.
prefer it neat.
I take it Irene has already told
I
you
think ice is pretty neat.
Not exactly. Began explaining one or two things. Apparently it was more important to find some
A
guy
robot
called
who can
Nora.
only touch his own nipples.
If you want me to go to the penitentiary at Moonspace, I must have a spacecraft.
Yes. Fortunately, it happens that there is a junior officer here on the station who's an old friend of ours.
A sort of
Oliver
jofficer.
Pereira, known as Hollywood.
Oh.
Great.
And is he willing to help out?
No, but he will.
I've already awakened his interest in the operation. All you have to do is prevent him from changing his mind. With your unusual talent, I'm sure you will have no difficulty gaining his cooperation in borrowing one of the Navy's vessels for our use. Do you follow me?
I sure do. It's just like old times.
This is like
And
low-life Jedis.
finished, and you've returned the spacecraft to the base.
The base
Oliver
script.
won't remember anything.
Always assuming that we managed to get away with show.
Huh? My movie.
And you are the kind of person I go for. I'm tired of waiting, unable to even move.
The Spanish Inquisition. Woo! Must you wear your T-Rex costume? That's my wife. Sometimes I don't know why I watch. Ooh, this is a 3. Ooh. You hit my number? What? Ooh!
Emergency squad to Sector 4. Attempted breakout. Emergency squad.
Attempted freakout in Sector 5.
Breakout. All available wardens will converge on Sector 4 and restore order.
Things 1 and Things 2 are out of their doors. What in the Gamja bar? Oh no, he's touching the happy box.
It's a good thing you're not from the department.
You'd have to change my undies.
Full-scale emergency to stifle a breakout. Naturally, it's always the same two detainees who ruin things. That damn Bridget and Sean.
Oh, that's good. Oh, that's good.
I rue the day I ever let them into
God
my
damn it.
penitentiary. They've tried to escape 4 times. They caused nothing but trouble. But I can tell you they're going to be thoroughly sorry, because I shall transfer the 2 of them to a prison asteroid, and they can rot in solitary confinement.
Together. Oh, it's a spicy communicator. Oh.
But of course, this is of no interest to you. It's just my problem.
Yeah.
And I fear I've neglected to ask you, how can I be of assistance? That is to say, what is the reason for your visit?
I'll come right to the point.
I'm really into the X-Men, and I'm also into Spider-Man. Succumb to the mustache. This guy's really succumbing to multiple things at a time. Don't stop it with the stare. Don't do the stare. Ugh. Go, go, gadget, detached retinas. This movie sucks! Turn it off! Change the film! Rock'em Sock'em Robots has really matured as an art form. But he doesn't seem to mind. And why? Whoa, that's not allowed. That wasn't the plan, droid.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. He's out! The winner! The winner!
Well, that was one of the stupider things I've seen. You know that they built that robot to be punchable. Well, what is it, Triple D?
Ah, here they are. Our two model prisoners, Bridget Landon and Sean James.
Yeah, well, well.
Well, my dears, these two gentlemen have come all the way here just for you. I'd like to introduce you.
I think we can skip the introduction.
Naturally. To continue, I
Press
propose
1.
that we reward the good conduct and excellent behavior that has made you a model to all the prisoners on moon space. And so I intend to...
What?
I intend to...
Oh, he's skipping.
To shorten your sentences by the remaining 78 years and release you in the custody of these two gentlemen who will escort you back to Earth.
It was crazy of you, Irene, to bet all that money on me. But I sure am glad to see you again. It must be years since the last time we met.
I knew you'd win the fight.
I knew you when your hair went down lower.
Can fight like you can. Whenever anybody talks about fighting,
You're the strongest man in the universe. How do you hide those muscles?
And I'm afraid that we're all going to be needing a lot of help because of that flying saucer.
But I heard the news report about it. They said the situation was completely under control by now.
It's not true. That's why Uncle is reforming the old team. And of course, that includes you.
And also
Professor
stock
Meekin,
footage of a
that's
car
okay.
being lifted.
I want to bring along a couple of friends. They could be very useful.
Are these friends just destroyed cars? Meanwhile, in a different film, Earth 2099-99.
Soul around here.
But I never mentioned living souls, Irene.
I only mentioned that there were billions and billions of cars. Earth has become a car graveyard. One ship sits in the air. Yep, same thing over here. J-Corp. Sparing no spare tires. No. No, where did I put my magic cards? No. 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 How long does this scene go? Until he finds it, I guess. I didn't wear my traditional Polish dress for this, Chuck. Is he building a robot? What? Christmas bot, go! Sure, just put that there. Now really shove it in. It's not good science if it doesn't use force. Okay, now connect those wires really carefully. Okay, great.
You've made me waste nearly 5 hours over this.
You son of a bitch.
Furious.
Take it easy, Irene. You'll soon see that your 5 hours haven't been wasted.
That's what he said?
Okay, now, replace the power unit.
With my dong?
And take micro batteries, too. Down here.
Oh, so like AAA?
There, perfect. Say something, Tilt.
Why?
Damn you, Norman, you interfering, warm-blooded animal. Who authorized you to reactivate me? Why can't super robots finish suicide in peace without some meddling human recharging their circuits? Tilly and I wanted to put an end to it all because... Now let me see. What was it exactly?
It's Howard the Duck 3PO.
What's that noise?
This one also has nipples.
Oh, why, it's her! Starting the journey to the eternal nothing. Hurry, there's not a minute to lose. If you don't want me to go to pieces again, you must save her. Quick, before her tender limbs are crushed like kitchen.
I'm performing electronic analysis on myself.
Oh,
I think I'm gonna need an electronic analyst. Whoa!
You won't make it in time.
Oi, what are we gonna do? Whoa, that's not helping.
Tilly, my darling, light
Oi.
of my transistors.
Parkour! Yes, that's the button. Oh no!
Tilly, sweet little Tilly.
Oi!
Thank heaven he made it in time. She's beautiful, isn't she?
He's like 3PO.
She's really
We're engaged,
beautiful.
you know. We love each other deeply. Quick, Norman, get the trash off her.
He sounds like Rick Moranis, kind of, but in kind of like an imitation of Rick Moranis
Working
way.
with junk from such low-class machines. Hurry!
Jeez, what are you doing? Come on. Just because I have a star in my head doesn't mean that I'm happy all the time. Huh. Interesting choice.
Tilly, my treasure. Are you all right?
Tilt, my dear, is that you? Are we in robot heaven? I expected something different.
No, Tilly, we're not dead. We've been reactivated.
Oh, darling, I wondered if I'd ever
What
see you
the
again.
I'm sorry our suicide pact was a failure. It was such a romantic idea, and I know how hard you tried to make it work.
I don't mind, Tilt. One can't have everything in life.
By the way, Tilly, I must have a splintered crystal in my memory bank. I can't remember why we made a suicide pact.
You can't remember. Oh, Tilt, how can you be so unfeeling? It was because... Let me see. It was because we decided to end it all.
Yes, but why?
Why? Oh, dear. I can't remember either.
And you really think that these two funny little robots can actually be of some use to us?
Don't judge them by
Funny little
appearance. They're full of surprises. Tilt once got me out of a
These
very
quirky
tricky
little
situation.
people.
He's
These.
able to project an energy
Why
field
these
around his
silly
frame so that moving objects pass through
rapscallions?
without touching. These two units were designed as one of a series of far-out experiments to see if they could create robots with human emotions. They were only partially successful. However, there are several areas where they produced quite unexpected results. Now I'll demonstrate for you how Tilt can cope with any adversary. It's extraordinary. I'll try to hit him with this pole. Just watch.
He just complains until the enemy leaves.
What is it? Can't you see I'm busy? On guard! Are you crazy?
Oh, it's all right. Just kidding.
Just kidding.
Tilly, where are you going?
I don't know what he did exactly, but it was pretty effective. You don't throw a lance at someone and say, just kidding.
It appears to vanish, and they can evidently reach a velocity of several parsecs. All these clips we've been looking at were collected by our space observatories. And just before Earthfall, the saucer disappeared from our radar, so they must be using a scrambler.
And that's when I
Commander,
twirled my
The
mustache.
alien vessel has landed near Hiroshima and captured over 800 people.
This is the 24th raid they've carried out. Starting with those farmers in United Africa, then the Arabs, the Russians, and now the Japanese. If word of
Every
this gets
ethnicity
out,
under the sun.
we'll have panic over the entire planet. Lloyd, get working on the computer and start to prepare an accurate map of all the places the alien vessel has landed. Then see if you can determine any logic on the basis of which the aliens chose those places.
And turtle your neck,
and
would
discover
you?
their next probable objective.
I'll try, sir.
If we succeed, I have decided to prepare an atomic ambush for the aliens.
Okay.
Maybe we wanted to die because we felt old and out of date.
Oh, no. 130 isn't old for a robot. And they're very bright and shiny. I think it was because I wanted to have children.
Great integrated circuit. What's that thing? Look, Tilly. A prehistoric cave robot.
I've never seen anything so ugly.
I say creatures like this shouldn't be allowed to run around loose. They ought to be kept in zoos.
Now, Till, that's just prejudice. He has as much right to activate as we have, even if his skin is a different color.
The situation is desperate. The government consists of men who are completely unimaginative. So if we want the world to survive, we have to do the job ourselves. Our chief hope lies in Sean and Bridget.
Ah, yes.
They've been studying the structure of Indirium for many years, but their reasons for doing so are highly
Bridget knows how to work a chair.
It could not properly be defined as scientific.
Blip, 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 blip.
As far as that goes, we had some help from a boxer by the name of Norman and a gambler called Dirk Laramie. Both of whom are now playing innocent.
My allusion
Also,
was to
low
the
lives
case of
and
the
ramblers.
128 tons of synthetic gold, a quantity which could easily have destroyed the economic equilibrium of the entire world.
Can you
Never
believe
reached
it?
The open market.
128 tons of synthetic gold.
Let us pray.
128 tons, that's right. The scandal didn't die down for years, but unfortunately I had no choice but to withdraw from politics.
Now, just a minute, Professor. We weren't only thinking of ourselves, you know.
Plan things so that our friends would also
Get in trouble with you. That's all water under the bridge. What counts is that our old team has been reformed once more. And now, let's get back to the Indirium. How far did you get with your research?
We completed the analysis of its molecular structure.
If we'd had a few more months, we would have been able to synthesize it under laboratory conditions.
That's excellent. Now you have to continue. You must find a weak point in the molecular
I'm gonna
structure
push
of
a
Indirium
button.
that will lead to its disintegration and destruction. Do you think you can do it?
Well, we can always try.
Just tell me what equipment you need, and you can start work right away.
Zabno
Well,
Biffy
you
says
and your
the
old
elder
laboratory, but
Doctor
there's one
Strange.
essential item that you haven't got. A few grams of Indirium.
If that's all you need, there's no problem.
I'll just piss it out. Of course that's a problem. May I please have a few grams of Indirium? That's the stuff.
This container holds pure Indirium. You can imagine how difficult it was to come by.
I had to look at a black thing.
Then we're all set.
Professor, what are the rest of us supposed to do?
The moment
And where are the
your
rest of her
duty is
pants?
To ensure the safety of Sean and Bridget.
Oh, you drank the Indirium? I don't know what's gonna happen to you.
Well, of course not. But you can't really go into action until we have a suitable weapon. Our space fleet has
Oh
already
God, you
tried
did
using
too.
conventional weapons against these aliens, atomic cannons, lasers,
Should
and so
never
on,
have
but
served
they've
all
been
that
quite
water
useless.
in those
At the
test
moment,
tubes.
We are in the same condition as the ignorant savage who tries to attack a nuclear tank with a bow and arrow.
Okay. So you're saying there's a chance. Meanwhile, in another movie.
To accelerate the preparation of cargo vessels. At the rate we're going, we'll soon have goods to fill at least 10.
Karen 5, report in.
Check the
Karen
surrounding area
4,
on the
reporting.
monitor to see
Karen
if there's any
5,
activity
what
on
was
the
that?
part of the indigenous troops.
Instruction followed.
The orb is angry.
What's that? I just felt a contact with an alien brain.
Ooh.
A very powerful
Ooh,
one.
it felt ooky.
Strange as the
first time this happened on this planet.
Ooh. I feel it right there. Was that what he looks like? Whee!
Perhaps I
Woo!
wanted to die because you were getting too friendly with that speak your weight machine.
Isn't that just like a woman?
Now don't pull that macho stuff with me, you male chauvinist robot.
This is an art film now.
It's just that if you get jealous every time I wink at
Whee!
your calculator...
Who said anything about jealousy? It's a question of robot dignity.
Have it your way, but let's not argue about
I'm not arguing, you're the one who's arguing.
Careful you don't make those holes too deep. Otherwise, the electromagnetic discharge won't be violent enough.
This is the weirdest scene from Twin Peaks: The Return. It's a space place, a place and space. Space. Space is the place where we put all our thermoses under the ground.
Listen, Tilly, I've written a poem for you. Want to hear it? It's called Passion in a Printed Circuit.
We have discovered boba. Searching for pants, searching for pants, searching for pants. Can we synthesize pants in this bottle I have? Yes, we choose not to.
Demerol,
Your pants are pregnant.
it has no effect, another failure.
What? Moomin shots. Time of the Karens. Night of 1,000 Karens.
There's been a reduction in the aliens' activities. They've stopped taking prisoners after Japan. It could mean they've run out of space.
And they've decided to return to their own planet.
Unfortunately, it's a most probable hypothesis, because in all likelihood, they will return in greater force, and we are still defenseless. There's absolutely nothing we can do to stop them.
So we might as well chill.
With their experiments. But they haven't had any positive results.
It's more useless than a
Well, I'm going to take some
see-through
food to the
room
boys
divider.
outside. They must be starving.
Be sure to give them an equal ration.
Oh, no, you know Holly. He'd never dream of accepting preferential treatment over the others.
I was really thinking more of Dirk. Would he accept it?
They certainly know Dirk and Holly will.
Get it through your head, Uncle. Between Dirk and me, it's all over. Jeeves, come and give me a hand.
Assault on the Overlook Hotel. Well, time to go milk the trees.
I think I heard a scream.
I didn't. You probably got an overloaded imagination circuit.
Bob, hurry.
Aye, aye, sir. That's me, you fool, to him. Ah, yes, him. Oui, oui, mon général.
Have you guys gone crazy? If we had the time, I'd haul you before a court-martial. Quiet. Didn't you hear that noise? It sounded like a scream.
Perhaps it was her brain I felt that contact with. But there is no way to tell until she regains consciousness. Go and capture the others.
A stroll in the woods is very romantic, but I wish you'd stroll a little faster. Come on.
Why don't we carve our names on a tree, in a heart?
No, we can't do that because a tree is a living thing, and the law of robotics won't let robots damage living things.
We can only damage each other.
Like the way you hurt me by flirting with that automatic shoe polisher.
Me, with a slot machine? Never.
Shh, what's that?
Have these two helped yet?
Tilt, I'm frightened. They must be the aliens.
Cut out your anxiety circuits and keep calm. I'll protect you.
You got a circuit for everything.
Tilt. How rude. They didn't even look at us.
How rude.
There must be some reason. I'll process the data on my probability computer.
We better warn the others.
Don't you want to run that through your probability circuit?
They're here. They're here.
We get it. You do acro yoga.
Extraterrestrials.
You don't mean the aliens?
Yes, we just saw them in the woods, coming this way.
Quick, Tilda. You better go and warn the others. Tell them Tilly and I are waiting back here.
I'm on my way.
Open fire when I give you the order.
The hero was taking command of the operation.
Forward, men! Fire!
It is time to have firefights. I'll use my camera and refresh on you. Whoa. Oh. Here we go. Doing! Doing!
Advance to the rear! Strategic withdrawal!
Advance to the rear? Oh, yeah.
We're in real trouble, Holly. We can't hold them off very long. Listen, you two. Go and warn the professor.
Okay.
Do anything.
Come on, Tilly.
Fall back! Quick, to the house!
To the veranda.
Professor, the alien invaders are overwhelming our defending forces.
You can tell by their wigs.
Hallie wants to know what they should do.
I think you'd better warn Sean and Bridget.
Okay. It's good to keep them busy. Oh, Lord. I think I'm picking up Showtime.
I can feel that presence searching again. And it's not the girl. It's a brain of great intelligence.
The electro bombs.
They'll never make it out of the leafy forest. These aren't doing a damn thing! Okay. Any luck with yours? No. Huh.
Well, the bombs hardly even slow them down.
Doing. Laser bats. Not bad. Now this I can work with.
Hey, you guys.
Would you
I just
cut
found out
that
they're
out?
androids, and androids are nearly invulnerable. Yeah, but with this sword I was able to knock out 8. That means we finally got a weapon we can fight them with.
Everyone take these pills.
It's the only way we're gonna make it to the credits.
It's an interesting device, this sword. I wonder what principle...
Ah, yes, Italy's most famous actor.
Tim, I'm frightened.
Don't worry, darling. They're androids. Didn't you hear? They're only programmed to capture humans. You see, they're not even aware of us. We're perfectly safe.
Don't worry, honey. We started at rock bottom.
There's no trace of life in these bodies. They've auto-destructed. Give the information to Lord Kess.
Yes.
Auto-destructed. Yet I still sense the presence of that other brain. Put a brain lock on her and set her free. She will be our weapon. Return aboard.
We got away with it, Professor Maury. Thanks to Sean and Bridget. With those pills of theirs that made everybody look dead, we fooled them.
They went away because they thought we were dead, but those creatures aren't human. They're androids.
I saw the evidence with my own eyes. One of them broke in two, and he was all filled with gears and wires and electronic stuff.
So they're androids. That means life is relatively rare on their world.
Norman has succeeded in getting hold of one of their weapons. I feel sure that if I analyze it, I could make copies of it.
And then we'd have copies of weapons.
And even find a lead to the secret of anti-Inderia.
Back to the lab, then, and get on with it.
Right.
Come on, Bridget. I, too, have a little surprise. For the invaders. If it works, it may be the answer to our problems. Now I have to concentrate.
It's the only way he can poo.
Section 1.
All clear, sir.
Section 2. All clear, sir. Someone is preventing our liftoff with a telepathic net. It's quite incredible.
I've never seen
Find
anything
such a
like it
brain
in
on
the
a planet
world.
At this stage of evolution. Can't believe it.
And yet I must. Oh, lobes, don't fail me now.
Your capacity is much superior to what mine is. What I don't understand is...
What am I feeling?
But he's probing very profoundly.
He's going deep.
His mental powers are almost frightening. I'm trying to hold on.
I really sell it, okay? I can feel it.
I did it.
I went number 2.
He's withdrawn.
Was it good for you?
Forst, listen carefully, partner. I have discovered an incredible thing here. One of these Earth people has a mental force similar to ours. After
We
making
really
our
clicked.
collection of samples, I prepared for departure, but a telepathic net is keeping me blocked on the ground.
I'll call it a telnet.
Mind and return.
Pity. What an opportunity to dominate the galaxy. If we sold slaves like this, we could destroy our competition and control the entire market.
Yes, but you're forgetting
But
that we're
how?
here to make
Analyzing his mental powers,
pharmaceuticals.
I could construct a brain pattern and imprint it on similar brains. As soon as the ships arrive, I'll send you some samples.
All right, go ahead.
Thank you both.
Soon you'll be
That's
cured of
the
your
unit, sir.
rectangularness.
What were our losses?
18 seriously damaged. Considering large number of slaves collected, minimum required reduplicates is 50.
Boink. Android fission. Android budding. Hello, father. World's specialist effect. Hello, father.
Oh, look, Sean. Look at this. There's a new reaction.
Just
Come and see it.
Hold on a second, huh?
Listen.
Oh,
it's
just hold
important.
on a minute.
Look at this. A positive reaction, see? It works at last.
Hot wine is good, turns out.
It's turning into a mass of molecules.
It's
Oh, no way, it already was.
Right.
It's anti-inderium!
Hey, Oompa! Hey, there we go!
That moon reminds me of the time when you and I used to coo like doves the way Tilt and Tilly are doing right now.
That moon's coming in fast.
Okay, forget it.
Hey, I won't say anything.
Who gave you that? Your toy soldier?
That's none of your business.
I have a brain lock.
Oh, the anti-inderium. It's unstable.
Another failure.
We don't have a hope.
You don't give the impression that you're really very worried about all this.
Well, I've got a brain lock, so.
You know something?
Mind if I touch Wicker?
I've never stopped thinking about you in all these years, Irene.
I know.
Let's have a look at the laboratory.
All right, whatever you say.
Huh.
Yes,
For some reason, his moves just aren't working.
That's all in your mind.
You found the correct path, at least.
Sure. The only trouble is, if we can't make the anti-inderium stable, it will kill us.
Keep your chin up, Bridget.
I was so happy. I thought we'd done it at last.
What was all that noise? How's a guy supposed to sleep in this joint?
Ah, I see you've been playing with fireworks again.
Without a very serious...
These flesh and blood creatures certainly go at things the hard way.
You're right. They managed to discover anti-inderium, then start shorting their circuits because they can't make the compound stable.
But any compound can be made stable. Even a pocket calculator knows that.
Why don't we try to do it?
You go ahead. I was never very well programmed in chemistry.
All right, we'll do a quick spectrographic analysis, and then we just have to raise the critical temperature by adding a little pinch of this.
Are you sure it will work?
If not, we'll all go together.
Hey, those two robots, look what they're doing.
Oh, my God! They're gonna kill us all!
Hit the dirt! Undercover! Keep your heads down, man.
You see, less than 1% antimony, and the compound has become stable.
Oh, Tilt, you're so clever. I would have tried to do it with the inverse infinity ratio.
Done it. With antimony.
He's found the answer. It doesn't explode.
Tilt is an
The anti-inderium is stable? Splendid work. Now there's a chance for us.
They did it. By God, those
My
goofy
compliment.
robots did it.
Hey, keep your hands to yourself.
That was great work. I'm really proud.
We don't like you just because you raised us back from the
I
dead.
can understand your enthusiasm. It's more than justified. And my compliments to our robot researchers, too.
Well, thanks for validating.
But now we must start to prepare a plan for the destruction of the alien enemy. Before we can accomplish this, we must possess a large quantity of anti-inderium. which Sean and Bridget can synthesize tonight, all ready for Holly.
All night long while the rest of us sleep. Isn't
But
that
they'll
right?
arrest me.
They'll give you a medal, I'll bet.
They'll arrest you for being so good at what you do. We have landed the ship. Playing music now. There's only one song in the film, and it's this, 'cause it's the last song that humanity has. There they go, those tiny bastards. Thump, 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 thump.
We can't manage to fit out more than 5 space fighters. That's the most our technicians will have time to prepare.
That'll be enough, provided we're able to utilize the surprise factor.
Right now, you'd better get some rest. You'll have to be in top form tomorrow. We'll attack as soon as the ships are fitted out.
Sometimes it's hard to have a brain lock. Boo. Whoa, that shot came from over there.
Good, we can capture him at last.
More slander for the Casio community.
What's happening?
We've got to sound the alarm.
This is like a bad Doctor Who episode, but somehow worse.
Now I remember why we wanted to commit suicide.
Because we were in this film.
Not that I have much faith in your memory anymore.
Anyway, we wanted to commit suicide
No, let that
because
slide.
we could never go to sleep.
I knew it. What a silly idea. I've never felt the slightest desire to go to sleep. It's just a waste of time.
No, it isn't. I remember that you wanted to sleep so you could dream about me. And you persuaded me that we should commit suicide because if you couldn't dream about me, your whole life had no meaning.
Wow.
And I wanted to dream about you, that's all.
I'm going back to the base. The attack
These
is set
two
for
are really
tomorrow
making
morning.
their own little Soviet
With
art
only 5
movie, aren't
ships,
they?
it's a hopeless mission.
Lieutenant Carrera, the
We were
aliens have
talking
captured
about
Professor
something.
Maury.
What?
I got sidetracked and forgot to sound the alarm.
Sound the alarm? Why? What's wrong?
Tilt just said that the aliens have captured Professor Maury.
And Irene, too. She was acting real funny, like she was hypnotized and just trailing after them.
That's why she didn't want to mac with
Come
me.
on, let's go.
One moment, everyone. What are you going to fight them with? Your fists and your feet?
Your bare
Come to the
thighs.
laboratory and get your weapons. I've treated your old spacesuits with a flexible alloy made of Endurium.
007.
I've also made a number of swords similar to the ones the aliens use, but better.
Look at that chest.
With these, all you have to do is touch the androids and they'll be irreparably damaged.
You've done a great job, Sean.
You're a credit to your Sean.
Just
No,
like
not
Charles
more this
Apple.
guy.
When he was just a frail weakling.
Hey!
What's that? The hero's death.
I had to challenge you to a duel for that.
Not a duel.
Come on, make it snappy. We have to hurry.
Could somebody button me up?
Why did you want to start out alone? We should have waited for the others.
Lunar lander from hell.
The aliens are taking the professor aboard their spaceship. We have to do something.
Yeah, we do. Like run away. Tilt, let's get out of here. I'm frightened.
There's nothing to be afraid of. They're not programmed to recognize us. They can't even see us.
Well, this one must have the wrong program. So long.
No, hold on, Tilly. Where are you going? Wait. These robot women.
Hey, am I right? Well. Oh yeah, that one's ineffable.
Help! They got me! I think I'm dying! Help!
The fuck? Little did he know that the second robot was just a hallucination. Oh, yeah!
Tilt, I'll go and look for my uncle. You let these in. Here, take this.
All right, but...
What's happening? Are you all right?
Something's happened to Tilly. I've lost psycho contact with her. Whenever this occurs, all my programs zero out, and I can't move anymore.
Wait here.
I have no choice.
Little codependent. She's gonna take the fire escape.
Uncle.
What are you waiting here for? Why don't we attack?
Calm down. We got here too late. There's no way for us to get inside the ship now. Unless, of course, someone inside opens the hatch.
But Irene's in there. She might be in danger.
Tilly is our only hope. If we manage to reactivate her, she can put us in contact with Tilt.
No.
Now, who knows how to put together a Howard the Duck bot?
There's nothing to worry about. I'll put her right in the flesh. But why don't we attack right away?
Don't you understand? We have to wait. Didn't you hear?
Of course. Loud and clear.
Okay. I gotta go to the bathroom. Shall we resume? We shall.
Uncle. Uncle. Wake up, Uncle.
Where are we?
The aliens kidnapped you and brought you to their spaceship. We have to get out of here. Come on.
I don't know if I can make it. How did it ever happen?
I'll explain later. Come on.
Carpeted
You are
spaceship.
connected to Android Captain of Cargo Fleet in arrival, Lord.
Yes. Prepare stowage space. You'll probably need accommodation for over 1 million slaves.
Whoa.
Let me know when you're ready to load.
We will follow your orders.
There.
Bill!
That's it.
Bill, where are you?
She worked.
Where are you, Bill?
Let's get her back.
Bill!
There you go. Good girl.
Come on, everybody. Quick. Irene and the professor are in here. Hurry.
Here we are, Bill. We're coming.
So the instruments show native activity outside
What?
the vessel.
Follow order 24B.
Not order
Destroy natives.
24B.
Use nucleonic ray.
Wait outside, Tilly.
Hurry, everyone.
It's a party on the
Inside,
moon.
quick. Come on, hurry.
Something strange here, sir. The natives seem to have gone now.
Hurry, Uncle.
More
must try
skincare
hard.
than anyone needs.
We have to get to the exit. Come on.
You go ahead, Irene. I can't go any further.
Uncle.
Yes. I've not felt a presence like this since 10 minutes ago.
Can't go on.
Uncle.
Leave me alone, Harry. Go on. He's found me again. The power of his mind is awesome.
It's sick. It's like a heat lamp. Yes. You were
Lord
saying.
Kess, several humans have succeeded in entering our vessel armed with Indirium swords. We need reinforcements.
I'll deal with it at once.
Look out, Uncle!
So those are Indirium swords. That works. Just gonna get changed in here.
Professor, Professor Mori!
Like it
Professor
feels like
Mori!
it's been one long hallway.
Professor!
Dorn. Aha. Ah. I think this movie might have missed something about what made Star Wars so magical.
Blasted.
This is like if Star Wars was brutally realist in an office building. Sort of executive suite. Clang. What do you say, priest of headaches?
We must get out of here.
His own mind powers have rendered him useless.
Hold out much longer.
For a moment, he realized what film he was in. Now, really sell it. Tag.
Professor!
Whoa! It's okay, you can... Oh.
They're pretty delicate, these androids, huh? Let's go before some more arrive.
More like dandroids.
Who? Professor Mori. You're safe, thank goodness. But where's Irene?
Turn off your iridium swords, please.
See if you can get her out. I just can't manage it. Poor deluded fools. I'll teach you to rebel against your new master. You will all die in atrocious agony. I can feel that mind again. Do what you
Don't threaten me with a
I
good
have to
time.
get away.
Get him out of here, quick.
Oh, it's hot. It's suddenly very hot. The heat is on. The floor is lava.
The temperature's rising rapidly.
Quick, head for the door, everyone, or we'll all be burned alive. Retreat!
Death by
We're
HVAC.
together again, Tilt.
Yeah, those robots come out ahead no matter what happens, really. Say.
Irene! Irene!
You thinking what I'm thinking? Are you thinking what he's thinking? Am I thinking what you're thinking?
Irene! Can you hear me?
Yes, but I don't want to.
Irene, do you feel my mind?
Can I feel your mind?
I can sense that you do. Now relax. Drive all thought from your mind. Concentrate.
Really detach from the situation, Irene.
Because if we unite our mental energy, we may be able to open the door. The controls here operate on telepathic command. Think strongly along with me. Open.
Open. Really flex it, Irene.
Open. Open.
Okay, I'll open. Hey.
Quick, they're getting ready to lift off. They've started the reactors.
Irene and I will go back to the laboratory. Perhaps we can be of some use there. Come along. Tilt and Tilly, come with us.
Let's go.
She's gonna lift off.
Where's Norman? Hey, get away from the ship.
Whoa! Yeah, you don't want to be there when the
I just made it,
reactors
Hunter.
go.
You sure did.
Sure, whatever, man. Off to another soundstage, I guess.
Look at her go.
I
She's
say.
huge. Gigantic.
Check out that undercarriage.
Quick! We gotta go after her and the fighters.
To the base.
She! Her!
Commander. Our hyper radar is signaling the approach of a fleet of alien vessels.
Okay, but what about the
Computer has
normal
analyzed
radar?
their course, and they are heading for a rendezvous with a flying saucer.
Did you hear that, Flanagan? There are
Rendezvous.
more aliens. Let's get the first bunch now. We'll get rid of them before their friends come and help.
Let's just keep that take. Whoa! Engage brutalist architecture.
Halt! I'm Lieutenant Carrera. I order you to let us pass. My men and I have to launch a fighter attack at once on the alien vessel.
And I order you to follow me. You're under arrest.
Arrest? Not before I speak with Commander Barr.
Impossible. At the moment, Commander Barr is on a mission.
How dare Commander Barr? And how dare you, the messenger? Whee! Oh, come on. Well, at least he makes the movie interesting, right? At least interesting-er.
I have 16 cargo vessels with me. There are native fighters on our screens. I'm awaiting your
The screen is blue and the orb is red.
There are just two, and they can't be dangerous.
The orb is really just a
The planet is
ring
an
heater.
L2. They're only barbarians. They have no weapons against Indirium.
They're simply
Destroy
barbarians.
them.
Space.
Flanagan, the anti-Indirium doesn't help us at all. They're traveling at such a high velocity.
There are shots don't even reach them.
What do you think we should do now, Commander?
They're traveling
I suggest
faster
we
than
return to
our
the station.
bullets?
I'll try one more attack. If it fails, we'll go back to base.
Okay.
Matrix for attack outline 1820. Attack potential 2.
Very good, sir.
Now, would you like a side of beef with your attack?
Look out, Commander. You've got one on your tail.
What? I can't see a damn thing in this space. Whoa.
Destroy it.
Yes, sir.
Bar's been hit.
Ooh. Ooh. They're just spamming those things.
Flanagan and Barr have been hit. Now, it's up to us.
To not get hit, you hear
Let me
me?
go ahead, Dirk. I want to avenge my commander.
Do not dirk gently into that good night.
Okay, go ahead.
Sure.
It's suicide, Dirk. We'll never manage to do it. Their velocity is superior to ours.
Sounding a lot like a robot right now, chum. Dare you face the flying V?
We must do something to help them, or they don't have a chance.
Of course, there's one way I might help out. All of the aliens are concentrated in Sector M. If I could get my concentration back again, I think I could manage to interfere with their power drives and slow down their propulsor engines, putting our fleet on an equal footing with the aliens, but only for a minute.
Okay, but you'll have to roll a 15. Did you hear that? Every time I think, it sounds like a woman screaming.
There they are, straight ahead. Attention, please. This is base calling. You can get at the enemy now. Professor Murray
Wad
is
Wizard
slowing down
ZOL
that
says,
drive
can't wait to
system
see
with
his finished board game prototype. I know, he's been working on that all show. Yeah, Broodweiser, how's it going? Thanks for writing. And yes, Daddy Dagoff, I do think this is better than Star Wars. Ooh, we got one. 10 points.
Sean, Bridget, there's another formation of
Steve,
natives on your
Dave.
tail. Holly, there are 2 more beside you.
You mean in addition to me or next to me? Because that's
I got
important.
their range. I'm right on top of them. They're all mine.
No, wait, that one's Voyager.
Look out! You're going too far!
You got to make the moment last. No.
You missed him. Look out, he's gonna get you.
Thanks for narrating, because...
There's another closing in on you, Sean.
By God, those are classic Tupperware lids.
Where is he? I can't locate him, Bridget.
Don't you worry, I'll take care of it.
Use the Schwartz.
I got him, Sean. You see that?
No,
Look
but
out,
I'll
everyone.
take your
There
word
are more
for it.
coming.
That's exactly what it looked like last time.
Watch out you don't hit the craft with the prisoners.
What
We'll
I
have
what
to
did
try
they
to
do?
force it to land. Holly, be careful. There's one after you.
Yeah.
I'll force you to land, you bastards.
We must retreat.
Electric Light
We only
Orchestra
have 2
down, sir.
craft left.
Sacrifice them. Crash dive into those native fighters.
Just blow up everything we have.
Look out, Holly. There are 2 of them homing in on you.
I've been hit.
I can't believe it.
Holly here. I've been hit. They're following me.
Hold tight, Holly. I'm on my way.
They're creeping.
Even in the great days of Hollywood, no movie star ever died so heroically.
Oh, he's supposed to look like, the one guy. Yeah, okay. Pencil mustache man.
Sean, Bridget, they're all yours.
Okay, Dirk. We'll follow them.
R.I.P. Holly.
Sean, they're outdistancing us. We'll have to increase velocity.
To where? Where are we going? What are they doing? Sounds like one of those corporate buildings you walk past in the winter. Great.
Sean, Bridget, I've eliminated the remaining saucers here, but I don't see you on the radar. Where are you?
We're right on his tail, Dirk. We won't give up if he goes to the end of the universe.
I've destroyed the universe. Is that okay? Well, gee, that sure was exciting, huh? Ooh. I'll just walk this way then.
You survived.
Yes, but I'm Bob Newhart now.
Yeah.
This is not Sigourney Weaver's first time in space.
You're alive.
Am I?
Yeah.
You could say that.
Listen,
Don't try it.
What?
Don't try it.
You're right. I learned everything about that from my own.
She's got the high ground.
Oh, Irene. I couldn't hypnotize you. Honest.
I can't hypnotize you. Okay. Mustache cam engage. Doink.
I finally remembered why we wanted to commit suicide.
Really, Tilt?
Yes, because you could never prove your love by going all the way with me.
That's right. Now I remember too. But what do we do now? Commit suicide again?
But there's no need. I can make some little design changes, adjust a few details.
And you can prove your love like any other people.
A few more digits, a few more widgets.
Lord Kess of Coburg is offering Sol 3 today.
I mean...
I hardly need say that this is a remarkable opportunity. A planet teeming with every sort of life. Animal life, plant life, and
fungus
human life. Slaves of every color. 10 billion slaves, all strong and healthy. Like these two samples Kess
They're
of
very
Coburg
open-minded, I
brought
guess.
along with him.
100 million credits.
200 million.
Some humans with full pants,
My
some
lord,
humans
this
with
planet
only
is
partial
unique.
pants.
Therefore, the starting price is 300 million credits.
So this
It's
is
worth
where the
all of
elves
that.
went.
Over 10 billion human slaves just waiting until they're captured.
600 million credits.
600 million credits. Lord Gar of Torquil has made a generous offer.
Ming the Merciless, will you do
I concede ownership of
700,000
Sol
credits?
I hope you enjoy it.
You get 50%.
Into Swindon.
I was not expecting an
What can you
auction
do
scene.
with all that money?
The agreement was 50% plus the prisoners. As for all that money,
I think I'd like to get a nice little planet of our own.
Ladies and gentlemen, the offer.
The what? Not the song. What? Wait. Did Earth just get sold again? Boom Swinger. Julian Porter swings a mean boom. Soft Furnishings by Alfred Springs. Shoes by Charles Smith. Furniture by Iconos. Kodak film. Reluctantly. That's it. That's it. Meow 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 meow. Even that movie must end. Well, that was incredible. That was Star Odyssey, parentheses, Italian Star Wars from 1979. I think it just goes to show you that even if you take every individual aspect of Star Wars and mush it together into horrible porridge, it's not good. It's not as good. It's not good. Oh, boy. Oh, what is this I see here? It says it's one of 4 low-budget Italian science fiction movies produced in the wake of Star Wars by Italian director Alfonso Brescia. Wow. So there's 3 more. Well, that was a hell of a thing. I really like the arc that the little robot people made where they couldn't remember why they had done a suicide pact, and then they realized that it was because they couldn't dong, and then the guy was like, you should have asked! Wow. I'm glad that we left that particular story at that juncture. The one guy really seemed to enjoy being in this film, the one who's always jumping and flipping and stuff. The one who was like always telling his friends that he did acro and stuff. God, what else did we watch? The army of Karens being destroyed by their own iridium blades. The old Uncle Fester and Lizard Vader, who like most of what they did was sort of oversell and undersell their own psychic difficulties. Anyway, it's been a hell of a night. Thank you all for joining again. This has been blind riffing some movies, having a good time, and just generally chilling out. I like to do these public domain films, and my goal is just to build up a body of shows that people can watch again whenever they want to. I still don't have a schedule where I do these. It mostly works for me to just do them whenever, which is hard to, build a following, but we'll see. We'll see. If there is a schedule that were to occur, it'd probably be on the weekends or possibly Thursday at 8 o'clock Pacific, 8 p.m. Pacific. But yeah, we'll see. Anyway, thanks again for watching, and don't let the Iridium Blade hit you on the way out of the Astro Gate. Peace.